Hi, this is Sarah Lingra and welcome to another I'm at the Piano Now What video. This one is the second in the Left Hand Blues series, and this one is going to be building on what you did in the first video. The first video was moving your left hand from an open fifth position to whole notes in the blues pattern. This one we're going to do half notes. The two most important things to get going and what we're focusing here on is number one, steady pulse. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over and over and over again to build this rock solid foundation. The second thing that you're going to be working on is moving smoothly in the blues pattern. So going from the 1 chord to the 4 chord to the 5 chord. The card that we're using is the same one as we used in video 1 for this Left Hand Blues series. This is round 2. So we're going to use the boogie pattern set 1, and the first one we just played whole notes like this, and now we're moving it so that we're going from a fifth to a sixth. The notes that you're playing, or the keys that you're playing, are underneath the whole notes here. Scale degrees 1, 5, and 6. Here we're going to ignore the flat 7 for the time being, and you're going to practice moving from the 1 to the 4 and the 1 to the 5 as you go through this blues pattern. The cards work great on standard size piano keyboards. If you're using an acoustic piano, you might want to use the sticky note to hold the card in place. The music which we are using here is written in the key of C. Here's the blues pattern. So you've got 4 bars of C, 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, a G, F, C, C. Or if you are transposing, you have 4 bars of the 1 chord, 2 bars of the 4 chord, 2 bars of the 1, and then a 5, 4, 1, 1. Whole notes, of course, get 4 beats. And so this graphic here represents a 12-bar blues. And it doesn't matter what key you're playing it in, it transposes in any direction. All right, so for this, if we're sticking with the way that the music is printed, you're gonna start on, here's the lowest C on the piano, so you're gonna go 1 octave higher, and as I said, I'm using the sticky note to secure it in place. I will be counting, tapping, which I'm not sure you'll be able to hear, but you'll be able to see this, and counting out loud, and playing half note pattern. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the 12-bar blues pattern in half notes going from the 5th to the 6th, which is going to start you into a boogie blues pattern when you get to the 3rd round of this particular exercise. So when you practice this, the worksheet is done in the key of C, but I suggest that you try it in different keys. And so I'm going to move this so that the yellow arrow is pointing to an E flat key. And we're going to do the same thing, but now I've transposed it into E flat. So the 1 is an E flat, the 4 is an A flat, and then the 5 is a B flat. And the reason I chose E flat instead of another key is because E flat, these 3 are not the same as any of them in the C, so that you're going to get practice on playing 5th and 6th in 3 more keys, just to give you an example of how it feels. And this has a black key under your fingertips with the exception of F when you play B flat. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, that's the pattern. That's what it sounds like in 2 different keys. And when you're practicing this, I would set it up so that I'm keeping a steady 1, 2, 3, 4. You can either count it out loud, use a metronome, use an iReal Pro type app. Drum Genius is another one. And I would set it either for a time, namely I want to play this for 2 or 3 minutes without stopping, or I would set it for I want to play it 5 times in a row without stopping. The idea here is to reinforce 1, 2, 3, 4 so that you have a steady beat when you play. And if you set the practice for 5 minutes where that's all you're doing, it's a great warm-up. It gets you playing a lot of stuff. And no matter what, as long as you are working on being accurate and counting out loud and tapping, you will get better. So again, this is Sarah Lingra with I'm at the Piano, What Do I Do Now? Blues Edition. This is video number 2 for the left hand, and happy playing. Thank you.